Very good.
Okay, so we have the big tournament this weekend, the Mayhem. Friday night, this will be the rules that we're using Friday night, right off Abu Dhabi. They're a little bit different, so I wanted to do this video with Mr. Leo, the promoter, and he's gonna go over the rules. So all the competitors can click on this and basically they can watch this before they get here Friday night. But we are gonna review the rules again Friday night and the point system. The only difference between what we're doing Friday night and Abu Dhabi rules is there's no slamming. So we're not gonna allow the slamming. But we're gonna do everything else. So if you have any questions on the rules, the scorekeeping, look up the Abu Dhabi. It's online, and I'll even link it. But let's go over that real quick. Mr. Leo, floor is yours.
Okay, so first of all, the prelim rounds are gonna be 6 minutes. So the first 3 minutes are sub only, and then the last 3 minutes, you're adding the points in. For the final rounds, it'll be 8 minutes. First 4 minutes are sub only. The last 4 minutes are gonna be with points. And then like Master Mike said, no slams, right? As long as it's in the nature of the takedown, right? So if you do a double leg and then you take them down to the ground, as long as it's in the nature, right, you're not actively trying to slam them, then that'll be okay. No scissor takedowns. It's not the world championship, so we're trying to keep the injuries to a minimum, and that's like one of the worst things to do as far as injuries go. And the smaller things are like neck cranks, you know, if both shoulders are trapped. So Mo, we're not gonna do with the arms trapped, so you can do like a half Nelson, but no full Nelson, right? Grabbing the toes, if we're grabbing toes, you can't grab single digits. Obviously, we're gonna grab them by all 5, right? Same thing with the hands. You can't grab just 2 or 3, you have to grab all 4. Let's see. Can we cut that video real quick? Or, you know, whatever.
Oh, nah, it's
It's all right.
it sounds good.
So we'll go to the points now. All right, so
We could always cut it too.
Yeah.
I'll put it together.
so we'll start with the
I don't want you
takedown.
picking your nose.
You always wipe your nose.
You
All right,
Yes,
so
and adjust for short.
we'll go
Watch
for
your
the
videos.
takedowns, right? Takedown ends in closed guard. So if Mo takes Billy down, and then he ends up in the closed guard, there's gonna be 2 points, right?
2 points for who?
For Mo,
Okay.
right? And for the takedowns, usually we have to do a control for 3 seconds on the ground. But if he falls to the guard and then just gives up and goes closed guard, it's just gonna be 2 points. If Mo does a takedown and then goes on his side control, right, and lands in the side, that's gonna be 4 points. But from this position, Billy has to have 75% of his back on the ground, right? So this is gonna be more of a judge's discretion type of thing. If Billy's still trying to actively work on his side, then we're not gonna count this as the takedown until Mo gets to a controlling position and holds it for 3 seconds, right? So that's our takedown for 4 points. Billy on your back, and then going from a closed guard. The sweep from here, if we sweep, and then we end up in a side mount or knee on stomach, this is gonna be 4 points for the sweep, right? If Billy were to sweep him, and then Muhammad puts him in the closed guard, so sweep, and then Mo puts him in the closed guard, and he ends up, that's gonna be for 2 points.
That's for the
Half
sweep.
guard or closed guard.
Is it separated like 2 points for the sweep and then 2 points for the control? Is that what the 4 points?
It's not, it's no.
With the first
Yes.
question, with the, she's asking for the last one, because the sweep and he had control after, so it was like 2 points for the
Yeah.
sweep, 2 points for the control.
Yeah, so you'll get the, so if we're here, right, and we do the sweep, and then he goes past, ends up past, he still has to control me, most of my body on the ground, and for 3 seconds until he gets his floor, right?
Yeah, so 2 is for the sweep, 2 is for the control after.
Yeah.
Right?
What if I sweep, end up in half, and then pass to side?
If you end up in half,
Is that 2, and then like we're in half, and then I pass the side control?
if you
Is that
if
then
you,
did I get
if
the
you
other
do
2?
your sweep,
Yeah. So if
and
I
then I-
sweep you, end up in half guard, and we
1,
settle. That's
2,
2 points, right?
3. That's
2.
2.
And then after that, I pass the half or side control.
That's 3. 1. If I'm not
So is that a
moving-
separate
That's
3?
a separate
Yeah,
three.
it's a
yeah.
separate 3. But it has to be 3 seconds for each position.
Half guard first.
Alright?
That's what I'm saying. You guys know these rules and scores. You can rack them up.
Yeah. The other thing is, and that kind of goes with the combining points situation. If I go from here and then I'm in Billy's guard and I pass and I go to mount, I only get points for the guard pass, the 3, right?
Say that again.
3 points for mount. Just
No,
three-
3 points for the pass. But if
Or
you were
3
to,
points for the pass. You don't get points for
Oh,
the
okay.
mount.
but if you pass to side control, you get 3 points, and then you went to mount.
Then you get another.
As
2.
long as you hold the position
yeah,
for
It
3
has to
seconds.
be for 3 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Alright?
That's not bad though. They're not giving points for the mounts. What you're kind of saying.
No, there's
No, no,
points
no,
for
they
mounts if you
do.
start from side control, but if you go straight to mount, you only
there's
got the pass points. But if you went to side control, you get pass points, and then to mount, you then also get mount points.
You gotta work through all the positions.
Yeah, so,
it's like
So it kinda
it's
slows you
advantageous
down a
to
little
stop
bit.
in positions.
Right?
Yeah, there's a clean to everything.
And then since we were also talking about our sweeps, if I'm mounted on Billy, right, and then he pushes me off and comes in my guard, he's gonna get sweep points for this, right?
2.
Which is 2. But this is why I say it's gonna be a kind of a judge rule thing. But if I go for the arm bar and I sit back, but Billy gets out, I'm okay. There's no points scored against me because
You were
I'm the one
actively-
that initiated that movement.
Oh, okay.
That's how it should be.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I like that. Actually.
Also, if I'm on the bottom and he has the side control and I roll Billy, I'm gonna get 4 points because I did this sweep and I ended up past his guard.
Yeah. So it's the same as if I had swept from here. I get
Yep.
2.
And you go past
And then 2.
and you hold.
Okay.
That's 4.
Okay. What if, so in the idea of initiating the like getting ended up on your back, if I have like a guillotine and then I sit to here and then I lose my guillotine and you end up in like my guard,
Yeah.
that's not or sweep points for you, right?
If you're on your back.
So like if I have a
That would
guillotine,
be nothing.
if I have a guillotine and say I try to finish my guillotine and then I lose it and then you end up on top, that's not sweep points for you?
It shouldn't be anything, right?
Yeah.
Because he didn't initiate anything, right? Because Billy was the one that initiated.
That's what I'm saying. The same thing
Yeah,
as
it
what
should
you
be
talked about
nothing,
before.
right?
As you were in mount, you went for an arm bar, and then you ended up on bottom. That's not sweep points. So is that the same for that? If I were to kind of like pull guard for an attack?
It depends. Well, first of all, if we pull guard after the points, you're gonna get it.
But I mean, like if we're on the ground and I have like, if we're like in like a front
so
headlock,
once
and
you,
then like I sit.
if you did this,
Yeah.
stand up. If I did this and I have the guillotine,
Yeah.
and I try to sit, right? Once you get your head out, I get a penalty.
Okay.
Right.
And it's the same thing if we're not standing? Like say
saying
like we're in like a scramble and I end up in like a front headlock and I sit, then you get out. Is that penalty points? Is that you getting a sweep?
No, this is
that
already.
nothing?
You're not because you didn't stand up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's only if you do it from
If
standing
you
it's a
stand
penalty.
up from it. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay.
So they're just trying to stop you
just
from
no
going
pulling
to guard.
guard,
Yeah.
standing,
Yeah, don't pull guard.
After the points start.
Yeah, after the point start.
I'll pull guard in the first 3 minutes.
What are you telling everybody?
That's okay. They can.
Give away your secret.
That's okay.
Is that good?
Yeah. Let's passing guard 3 points. We went over that.
What about back?
Back mount is 3 points. Okay. So with the back mount and the side control, right? They have you can keep getting points from the position. So if I have the back mount on Billy right? So I went 1, 2, 3. I get my points. So I go take the hook out. 1, 2, 3. Put the hook back in. 1, 2, 3. I get another 3 points. Right? So you can keep bringing that in. That also applies with the body triangle. So I'm going 1. I can go 1, 2, 3. Right? But I can't go from here. Or I can go from here to here. Right? As long as I'm doing the 3 seconds in between. Right? Also the same thing for neon stomach. Right? Neon stomach isn't like a neon belly. So in like the IBJJF, they have you get your neon belly going across this way. Right? For the ADCC, it's only on the stomach. So it has to be on the center of the stomach here. Right? And it doesn't matter which leg I put on, so it could be this one on the side too. Right? But we hold it for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Then if I take it off, right, I come to the side, I come back up. 1, 2, 3. I can still keep getting points. Right?
And then do the reverse mount.
Yeah, and even the mount, we just touched on.
Yeah, so mount, right? This counts. My knees have to be on the ground. So even if his hands are down, right, this would still count because I'm under his shoulders. Also, reverse mount counts. So this counts. All right, reverse mount counts. My knees are on the ground below his shoulder.
For 2.
For 2, that's right.
And backs?
Back is 3. Mount is 2, back is 3.
They don't like the Brazilians. Exactly.
Yeah. So for the neon belly, if you have like a high neon belly, you won't get any points, right? Like you have it on the chest.
It has to be in the center of the stomach. So passing guard, 3 points. Neon stomach, 2 points. Mount, 2 points. Back mount, 3 points. Take down that ends in the closed guard, 2 points. Take down that ends outside of the guard is going to be 4 points. Sweep, 2 points. Sweep that ends outside of the guard, 4 points. All right. I think that's pretty much it. So
yeah, I think it's,
the other thing are the if Billy were to, the sweeps and the takedowns aren't going to count until you're out of a submission. So if I take Billy down, right, and he locks up a guillotine, right, this takedown isn't going to count until I get my head out. So if Billy were to sweep me from here, right, it's no points, right? Or at least Billy would get mount points, right, from here.
He wouldn't get sweep points because you started the...
You initiated the sweep.
Yeah.
The takedown.
Or yeah.
I think that's good.
Yeah.
You guys good?
And the only illegal submissions are
Full Nelson.
full Nelson.
Yeah, full Nelson. They say no twister, but
For what? Can I do a twister or not? I didn't know that.
Are you doing this?
Yeah, he's right.
Twisters, no twisters, yes. Twisters.
Mo's gonna do it too.
yeah, because that's a spinal thing. It doesn't. It says no neck crank,
It's
so
not neck crank.
You
That's a
can make,
spine
you can
crank.
make the call on that
I
one.
think we can. We're gonna set twisters as A-OK. So
Yeah, I think twisters are alright. I mean, people know to tap if they feel pain. Yeah, so like we said at the beginning of this video, it's not the World Championships, and it's our first one, Leo's first one. So we just want everybody to have a good time, and we want to make sure everybody leaves here with a good feeling. Win or learn, we want to make sure you don't feel like you got cheated for these points. But if you have any questions, you can PM us, or you can ask Friday night. We'll see you guys Friday.